At 33, an El Paso woman is preparing for what will be the third life-saving organ transplant of her life. Having found a living kidney donor match in her older sister after a long wait and search, and they're calling on the El Paso community for help raising funds to cover that hefty medical cost. KTSM Jesus Baltazar joins us live in the studio sharing this woman's story. Hello, Jesus.
Hey there, Christina. Well, Brittany de Santiago, who has been on dialysis now for the past year due to kidney failure, is scheduled to receive a life-saving kidney transplant in 2 weeks. Her sister, Tiffany Miranda, will be the living donor. But she shares this is just the latest challenge in her medical journey. A life marked by medical challenges, De Santiago explains that her medical journey began at birth with a rare defect where her intestines were outside of her stomach, requiring life-saving surgery. Her health issues continued at 8 years old when she faced liver and small intestine failure that necessitated a multi-organ transplant, where she received a liver, pancreas, a small intestine, and bone marrow, organs that have sustained her life ever since. However, at age 17, she experienced chronic kidney failure, which required a life-saving kidney transplant that has sustained her for 12 years now, allowing her to temporarily live a normal life. But she faces that same challenge again.
I got myself through high school and I graduated, got myself through schooling. I was working and going to school at the same time. I was finally able to live honestly normally. So throughout my whole life, I've always had instances where I've had to put a pause and then kind of take care of my health and then kind of acclimate back into the world again.
Now, that Santiago's initial kidney transplant came from a registered deceased organ donor. However, doctors informed her that a living donor could offer a longer lasting transplant, potentially lasting between 15 and 20 years. When they discovered her sister was a compatible donor, she did not hesitate to help. Now, because of De Santiago's unique medical history, her transplant will have to be performed at a specialty center in Miami, where she had to relocate by herself for seven months ago. Her family organized a fundraiser to cover those costs to reach $50,000. I have more details on this story coming up at 10 tonight. For now, reporting in studio, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.